What's going on, everyone? Happy Monday. So, I have not really been super active. I have been battling a cold. Definitely feeling better, not 100%. I was trying to shoot that video for Sunday, but I just was not feeling myself. And also, I wasn't really trying to get on here and be all fucking nasally, and that's not, no. So, in today's video, I'm going to add or do a point of view scratchers ASMR. I've got a bunch of different ones, some different 10s, 20s. I think I have 3 or 4 different ones in total. These are just the ones that I have right now on hand. They're the ones I put over there. I spent in total probably like almost $200 on scratchers. I took a kind of impromptu quick trip down to Mendo to see the fam again. So that was nice to get out of the house and go see some family. So I got a new coffee grinder with my setup. It is a manual coffee grinder that goes by the name of Java Press. Java Press. I think I just said Press to sound sexy. Didn't really sound that sexy though. Java Press. So the handle comes on and off, opens into the chamber, and then when you put this back on, you grind it. I can select how large I would like the coffee grounds to come out. I have it on a good setting right now for espresso. And the rest of the coffee grounds that do get ground up will get caught in there. So, instead of putting my coffee, like making video in the front, I figured I'll start putting them now kind of like more in the middle, because I'm gonna grind up some of this cafe Verona. I've been weighing it out. I've been weighing out my espresso dosages to about 6 grams. I kind of know what that looks like in here now. Good. This is a dark roast whole bean from espresso. For my espresso, not from my espresso. For. my espresso. Put the lid back on. That probably sounds nice. I like the sound. This goes back on. Okay, warning. It's gonna be some grinding sounds. I might even move this back for now. Yeah, gonna have to configure that later. I can go faster, obviously. I guess I was scared of hitting the mic or being too loud. It's almost probably 3/4 there, I can tell. Looking in, they have a little glass screen here. I noticed that this actually does a lot of good stuff. One, I get more arm workouts than I already do. And two, it makes me rethink if I want espresso in that moment. Because most of the time, if it's starting the morning off, I do want that espresso. And I'm gonna do that work for it. But if I've already had espresso a bunch today, I'm like, I've already ground up like a shit ton of beans. I ain't doing more. Now we're gonna go slow. Normal speed. Faster. And that is the sound of no more coffee beans in there. They've all been perfectly ground up now. Voila. It smells amazing. I like that you can change that. If you want it like finer or coarser, your liking, your beans, your call. That's just how it should be. You know what I'm talking about, boys. Your beans, your call. So, let's go make some fucking espresso, and then we'll smoke a shit ton. Starbucks right there. Some good hot coffee. So, how about my Niners? Yeah, 30-something over 7. I think it was like 30-something to 17. Niners over Miami. I'm sorry, my Dolphin fans, friends. My Dolphins fans, friends. I am sorry, my Dolphins fans, friends. You just cannot mess around with the #1 ranked defense in the league. Okay, you can't do it, okay? It's hard to get froggy on a defense where they literally eat, sleep, and dream about getting to the ball. It's just, it's hard, okay? It's hard. So, I wanted to show you guys another cool thing. I actually got a couple different bangers, but I'll probably just showcase one now. And I'll do one later. Here's my other espresso. It's so pretty. Like the gigantic upgrade over my other, I'm gonna call that one an espresso machine. That's amazing. I felt like I had something on my face. So those of you that do not know what this is a Terp Slurper. I guess I forgot to clean this one very well after my last use. And I'll explain fucking why. I am going to add some pretty dope, like, B-roll video of me using this Slurper. And you will understand why I must take smaller dabs off this. It is a certified ripper. It is a conceived and convinced killer of lungs. A ravenous. Is that even a fucking word? It's ravenous, though, I will say that. It's a savage. So, I'll also put up a video of what these are. These are called pearls, pillars, and there is a valve marble in there. Pull up a seat. Taking you to school. This is a Terp Slurper. This goes into your rig, like so. You put a small pearl or pillar. Let me pull one out real quick so you guys can kind of understand what we're looking at, what we're dealing with here. This solution around the pillars, pearls, and valve control marbles is 99% isopropyl alcohol. I'm gonna fish out a small pearl. And now this will be hard to see because it's about 5 or 4 millimeters thick in diameter, or wide. It's about 5 millimeters in size, let's just say that. Okay. This can be used to go on the bottom, down here, in this like neck area. That was insane. That thing flew out of my hand and perfectly onto the table. So, you can put a pearl, like that one, or a pillar. Let me fish out a pillar now. Okay. This is a custom set that I had made for an old Slurper a while ago. This is a pillar, and I will put up different little separate pictures and videos if I can. this can also go down in here. I don't ever put them in the same time, just because I don't like that. What I can do though, is I can take 2 pearls. If I can find a different one. I have notoriously bad eyesight, we know this. So I'm just really fishing around for anything in this jar without being able to see it. And if I come up with something, I come up with something. This is the valve marble, since this is what I came up with. This marble is larger and sits right here, which then covers a hole. So when you melt concentrates off, which you would normally do right in this area down here, there are little slits on all the sides here. Which, sorry, it's a lot to explain. When you are pulling on your rigger bong, the air is coming through these holes here, down here at the bottom. This gets covered up by a larger marble, which I have right here. This is called a top marble. It sits on the top. This is called a valve. Top. This is how a set looks usually. You could have a pillar in here besides a pearl if you want. So when you are sucking on your rig, this capping off this allows air to still come through, but it makes the pillars and the pearls go crazy in circles and spin up and down this thing, which is normally heated very well, thus increasing the surface area and increasing vaporization, increasing your high, resulting in an absolute calamity of high confusion, happiness, and in some cases, a very bad experience. The amount of people I have been friends with, met, or seen on the internet get their asses fucking rocked, fucking humbled. This will put even some of the craziest smokers to rest. Little fucking dirt nap is what we're talking about here. This could put you in a fucking dirt nap, okay, if it wanted to. It's already did that to me once or twice. And I'll show you fucking why, okay? So, I'm gonna heat this up now. I'm just gonna heat it up with the valve and the pearl. No top marble. I'm like nervous to hit this on an ASMR video because whenever I hit this in real life, I'm dead. So I'm a little nervous. I will be honest with you guys. I'm not really sure. I just had like a big gulp because I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, now that I have properly heated this Terp Slurper up, I am going to clear myself a little space to die. Just kidding. I had so much stuff on my little area right here. I need to make sure this is set to a good height so that I would suggest having something to check temperatures on your Terp Slurpers because, like I said, like I've seen people puke. Okay, I've seen people puke often. If you hit a Terp Slurper incorrectly, or you know what I'm saying, you don't respect the Terp Slurper. You must respect the Terp Slurper. Let me reiterate that. If you do not, the Terp Slurper, like all good drugs, will humble you. After a little while, I noticed that Terp Slurper dabs started to become a little addictive, though. I don't know why, because there's so many moving parts, like sounds. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I just knew that I was like, a Terp Slurper is gonna make so much fucking awesome noise. So, let's make some awesome noise. I literally can only do like a little dab because it's gonna hurt me. It's gonna wreck me, and I don't want to die. I do not want to die. Not today. Not right before as I said, taking the dab, melting it off. It's perfect temp now. So I'm gonna melt it off right here. You guys can kind of see it drop off. Probably not. Give it a second. It's heating up right there. And then I pull. Especially trying to get over a cold. I was definitely adamant that I wanted to show you guys the Slurper and stuff, but didn't know if I would die or not, and I do indeed feel like the poop emoji right now after that. The cold didn't really affect my lungs that much, and yes, the top barrel is hot, but when you've been doing it for a while, you don't really notice it that bad. So, I have two different ways to clean my Terp Slurper. But first, I take these jewelry / pearl grabbers. I open, extend, grab the valve pearl. I'm gonna drop that right into my little 99% ISO jar. Gonna go down in here, right all the way down into there. I'm gonna excavate that little pearl to safety. Okay, so now we have this dirty thing. So, a couple things, or a couple different ways I will do it. I will either take a Q-tip and clean down the sides, which I guess I should just, in case, just do that. Help take away some of that nasty gunk in there. So I'll take one Q-tip, and I will just kind of start to clean out things from every side and every angle in there. This one you cannot really clean if you have your pearls and pillars and stuff in there, obviously. So take everything out, give it a good clean wipe. No alcohol yet, it's all dry. And this is why I said no alcohol yet. I have this jar, which it's pretty clean still, but I guess you could say dirty ISO. But the thing is, it's not so dirty. Like, the parts per million is so little, like, alcohol to, like, you know what I'm saying, leftover terps and stuff in there. I'll take this. Submerge it. Dry it out a little. Perfect bigger and clean and very clean, so that's cool. I'm feeling pretty stoned. I haven't been smoking as much because, like when you are sick, you don't, a lot of the time I couldn't even really taste much because I was so stuffed up, because I was like, why would I want to waste the terps when I can't even taste them or really even get that high? Still got high though, you know me, you know how that goes. So, I think we'll back up a bowl, and then I will then shoot it to a different angle and stuff like that on the scratchers. And, you don't have to stay for that if you don't want. And if you don't stay and I end up winning $1 million, then you won't see me win $1 million. No, I'm just kidding. I probably will lose most of my money, because that's just what that is. Actually, you know what? No. Take that back. There's like $50 million of winnings right here. There's gotta be, okay? There's gotta be. Please. Please let there be 5, 10,000 million, 700 bajillion, trillion, million, gajillion, 500 godzillions. I don't even know what that is, but it might be a number down the line. Okay, it might be. Just don't quote me on that. Do not tell your math teachers. A gajillion, zillion, zillion, okay? Don't tell them that. Okay, unless you want them to ridicule you. And I'm sure you do not. So I would advise not saying anything, repeating anything on this YouTube channel, really. Keep that shit to yourself. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Lord of the Rings cameo type moment right there. Quote. Okay. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Here's a little fact. We've had the red and gold Niner Opal pipe 5 weeks. And for 5 weeks, the Niners have won back-to-back games, baby. Bang, bang. Niner gang. That's that E40 shit right there, baby. Dolphins came to the Bay. Guess the Dolphins can't swim. Damn. Guess the Dolphins can't swim. No. It was a good game. It was a good game. I did like what a couple of the broadcasters had mentioned. The Niners defense was so overwhelming. They were saying that Tua, for the first time this season, looks very, scared. I was like, good. This defense is number 1 in the league in just about every goddamn stat. You best believe we're coming for that chip. We want to be in the big dance, baby. We're looking for that 6th ring. Hashtag quest for 6. Hashtag faithful to the Bay. Hashtag gang gang. So I took that little trip to Mendocino. See the fam. I did not have any coffee. When I got up early, went there, or on the way back. So I finally got home. It was like 10 o'clock. I made and drank 6 shots of espresso. And it was good. It was good. I felt like a bee. I was buzzing. Like a bee. Straight fucking buzzing. Like a bee. Okay, that's how I was buzzing. It is good to smell again. It's good to feel not really that dead. You know, could be worse. I'll put a video or a picture of this weed in there, hopefully. And if I forgot to do any of that and all of that, because I'm so stoned, I'm sorry. I'm not feeling that best, and I'm stoned. But I thought about it, and that's like half the battle sometimes, I feel like. You know? It's like half the fucking battle. It's like half the battle right there. The smell is immaculate. So, I do have the tradition now that when the Niners win, there is a ceremonial bowl smoke out of a Niners pipe. That's just how it is. Prayers up to the Niners starting quarterback and man of the day today because of his injury. Jimmy Garoppolo, please. I hope your ankle and foot heal miraculously. But in your stead, Mr. Irrelevant is going to take care of her and take over. I just said that weird. Take over. So the nickname Mr. Irrelevant is given to the last pick in the draft. In this last year's draft, the San Francisco 49ers selected draft pick Brock Purdy, the very last overall. Mr. Irrelevant is now starting a football team that is in line to get in the playoffs. Whew, that's a lucky man right there. Like, unlucky for the quarterbacks ahead of him, but that's a starting spot right now. Fresh. Kill it. This one's to you, Jimmy G. Ankle. That's to you, Niners. This one's to you. Just want you guys to remember, you are important and you matter. I'm glad you're here. Your opinions are valid. Your feelings are valid. You're an amazing human being, and I'm glad you're here. Those are the most important things. I forgot those in the beginning of the video. Isn't that awesome? As long as it gets said, though. Stoned now. I appreciate you guys so much. So now at this point, you don't have to stay if you don't want. But I am gonna get a better camera angle, and I'm gonna do some scratch offs. Maybe I will win millions of dollars, or maybe more realistically, I will lose the money that I spent. But we're hoping for the millions. Let's win some money.